Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 75A in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII. Okay, well, I'm gonna do another couple of rare games here. This time in the Stillshrine of Miriam. And these are actually getting to be somewhat challenging in the sense that, yeah, I actually need to do some preparation here ahead of time. So what I'm going to do, we do have the steel, Paulines, or Paulines? Does that, I mean, that doesn't sound right. But we do have them for sale here at the clan provisioner. I'm going to buy 2 more so I can get a complete party with them equipped. And we'll see why eventually. But we need to do that here in Ravenester. So let's do that. Get that here now. And these allow you to step over traps without setting them off. So I'm going to get 2 of those. No, I want to equip them. I'll decide who gets to equip them once we're in the area here. Anyway, so I'm gonna head back to, or Moogle back to the South Gate and then teleport to the Still Shrine, and I will meet you there. Alright, well here we are. Let me check the map here, because this area turns out to be really kind of complicated. Yeah. Right, okay. So the thing is, there's really two areas here. There's this kind of circle you can make, cold distance to the Walk of Prescience, and then Reason, and then back up to the cold distance again, and then we had to go to this Word of Steel to do a boss there, and then we could circle around back here to Ward of Measure. But that is not where we want to go. The other thing you can do is to go to that waystone there, and then get to this area. That allows you into the Sword King here, and then down here, which are pretty much empty at this point, and the save point, and into these areas. So if you wanted to like completely redo this area, you'd have to do like 2 separate sections, and this differs a lot from the first time we went through here, because the ways we got to some of these areas are no longer available. Some paths were open, some paths were closed. I don't know, there might be some experimentation to try with that to see if that could be fixed, but yeah, it doesn't, the whole mechanics doesn't work the way it does, or did, when we first went through here. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is go in here as before. Now I want to go use that waystone. But the problem is that so these pesky bats, wow. Alright, so we head over here to the Waystone, and you might notice here that there are two new enemies here. Let me try to get close enough to them without getting aggro. Okay, we got a Reaper Mage, and it is bright red, and it is not, and it is immune to Libra. There's another one, I believe it's called the Reaper Claw. Maybe if we wait for it to come closer. I'm afraid of getting aggro, so I don't want to get too close at the moment. So anyway, there's these two Reapers. They're really tougher than we can deal with at the moment, but we still need to get to that Waystone. And you'll notice when we first came through here, we activated this pedestal here, but this is completely inert now. That way is no longer available. So our only choice is to go through that Waystone, and getting to it and activating it are not too bad. The real problem is that we have to come back the same way, and those Reapers are still going to be there, and they will chase us all the way from the Waystone to the exit here, which is a long way when you're being chased by those guys, and they can move, they teleport, so they can move effectively a lot faster than we can. So there's no outrunning them or anything. So I'm gonna have to do a special tactic to get out of this place once we've done the rare games that I wanted to do. Maybe you're supposed to do those before, before getting or leaving this place the first time, those rare games, but I don't know. They seem kind of tough. But anyway. So my idea, I don't remember seeing this done anywhere, but it's just kind of bypass those two as much as I can and not fight them now. Or maybe when we're 10 levels higher or something we could do it, but I'm not gonna do it now. And and then do it, and then do the rare game, and then come back and avoid them again. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my party members out. I'm gonna remove the gambits from Balthier. And I'm gonna get closer, a little bit closer here. Balthier, you can probably solo these bats, so let's wow. Let's put Penelo back temporarily to get my health back. Yeah, those bats just keep on respawning, don't they? Alright. Yeah. Let's put Pinello away. Get a little bit closer. So, Balthier is Gambit's off, so he's not gonna be attacking or anything. I don't want to have him try to deal with these guys at all. And my first attempt was to try invisible. That doesn't work because apparently these guys see through invisible. I still haven't really come across a case where invisible actually helps with anything. I think that's the case with a lot of these spells, that it seems like they would help, but when you actually try to apply them, nothing really helps. They don't really help. Oh, by the way, if you look here, there was this in this cold. I think I mentioned this before. There's that little section at the top of cold distance that doesn't seem to have a way of reaching it, but you can see it right there, right over the ledge there, and that's one of the things we're going to have to do is reach that area. So that was so the fact that there was this part on the map that you couldn't actually reach was kind of a clue. It's not a very good clue, but it was a clue. So what I'm going to do, instead of invisible, I'm going to cast reflect. Because what that will do, one of these guys is a mage, and it's going to cast nasty spells at us. And if we are, actually, you know what? I'm going to take a couple of potions too, just to make sure I'm at full health. Right. So one of these guys is a mage, and it casts really bad, like high-level hostile or attack spells, and they will easily do 1,000 points of damage. So if or 1,000 to 2,000 points damage. So it will get us down to HP critical in no time at all. The other one isn't quite as bad. It does physical attacks, but I'm going to ignore that. I don't for getting in it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Anyway, let's just go ahead and touch the waystone, touch the device. We did get the Stone of the Condemner, and I guess that's where this comes in, but I have a feeling that the Stone of the Condemner is gonna be a really high-level boss. I mean, high-level compared to even these guys. So these guys are really just sort of a warning. At least if I was designing the game, these guys would be a warning to not try to use the Stone of the Condemner until you're at least ready to deal with these people. Anyway, let's touch the device and escape from those two. Alright, and we are now in Ward of the Sword King. And there's a bunch of I'm gonna switch my party out. I'm gonna just have Bosch, Ash, and Pinello here. Ash, I'm gonna have you with a Windweak arrow. I don't think we need arrow Ga, even though we have it. It'll just make things go a bit faster here. Yeah. And Pinello, you're just gonna do your regular stuff here. I want to be careful with Drain though, because when you've got undead enemies in the area, Drain will have the opposite effect of what you want it, of what you intend it to be. So I'll turn those off for the time being. Anyway, let's head down this hallway here. Ignore the area on the left there. Deal with these Gigases. Gigai? I don't know. Alright. Right. Okay, now, examine that wall carefully there. What we'll see here, I believe this is, yeah, this is the wall. You can see that wall, but, I believe once we defeat, the Dark Mare here, and I don't know all the specific triggers for that, but I'm not. It's not too clear to me what all the triggers are, but at some point, yeah. Right. This guy was tough the first time we did him. Yeah. And I think what happens now... are you guys coming? Yeah. Yeah, alright. So that wall is still there. Oh, there it goes. So, yeah, I don't know what the trigger... I guess you get close to it and then look away, or I don't know. It just sort of vanishes at some point. It's not really hidden there because it's not like you go through it and it's, you know, it's a visible... It appears to be there, but it's not. I mean, it just sort of disappears. So I don't really know what the... yeah, like I said, I really don't know what the trigger is. I thought it was just you had to get rid of that horse, but I don't know. Anyway, we get a new area here, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna keep my party here. Let's see. I'm gonna change up my equipment here a bit. So I'll do that off screen. All right. So what I did is I put the steel Paulines or whatever, however that's pronounced, on everyone. I equipped Ash with a water-based weapon, and we'll see why. I also want to put an aqua gambit on her. Let's do that. Water weak, and then aqua. We'll see why eventually. Yeah, so I think that was most of the changes. I left the ice brand on Bosch here. He has a more powerful hammer, but I think, well, we'll see in a second here. We're going to encounter some Vaan type enemies, and those seem to be, if I remember correctly, they seem to be highly resistant to hammer or blunt weapons. Also gunshots, by strangely enough. Yeah, so anyway, let's just continue on here. So oh, I need to put turn Bosch's Libra Gambit on here. Yeah. Right. So we go up these stairs, the hidden passage here. And then through here, and this is the area with the that was hidden before, the that little rectangle at the north end of Cold Distance there. But if we go through there, it doesn't matter what you do. You will step directly on that trap, and it is a nasty one, so I want to avoid that. And I don't want to have to worry about Penelo or Ash, you know, wandering into it either. So that's why I've got Steel Paulines on everyone. And it looks like, wow, we got the rare game right away there. That's interesting. So anyway, it's obviously water weak. I'll have Penelo cast Dispel on it here. Status equals protect, dispel. All right. Bosch, why don't you go after some of these oilings first here? These are all water weak like the other one, but I'd rather get, well, I think it'll be better to, well, let's see. They keep on respawning is the issue. So even if I do defeat one, I'll just get another one attacking. So it might be better just to do the Matriarch Bomb as anyway. Alright, right, I need to get a Nukai sand on people here. Let's see. Ally any Nukai sand. Got plenty of them. Put that fairly high up. Right. And let's do that on more than one in case Bosch gets confused also. Yeah. So we'll be all set unless both Bosch and Ash get confused at the same time, which I think is going to be pretty unlikely. There's another couple of status effects we're going to have to worry about too, but so I think we're doing okay here. We want to watch out for, I think, oil too. Yeah. Let me make sure that's done. Bosch, you can you can de-oil yourself here, so that's not an issue. We don't have to have that on more than one person here. But that's a handkerchief. Do that after all right. Oh, that was one of the oilings I think that we got. Yeah, there's the So we're just gonna have to keep fighting here for a while to get rid of these oilings. I think they eventually die down. Wow. Okay. So that was interesting. Like I said, I think we're kind of caught up on these rare games because they are getting to the point where we don't just we have to, like, they're about even with us, I think, now. Anyway, we still got our steel polyenes on, so I can safely get this treasure here. This is a shell shield, and I believe it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a shield that equips you with shell. Anyway, let's head back, and the thing is, going down the stairs, we're gonna get lots and lots more of those oilings. Yeah, there we go. So, fighting our way out is going to be almost a bit as big of a problem as as the main battle there. Fortunately, I think at this point the fire that spell that those guys cast is not that big of a deal. Golden staff. I don't know if I have one of those or not. And one trick I'm trying with dealing with these ever spawning enemies is just to go into walk mode. Keeps me from rushing forward too fast and spawning too many of them at once. So I'll just hit shift key and then walk forward a bit. And then hit shift again once they appear. So instead of getting like 5 or 6 of those at the time, I only get 2. Alright. One thing about fighting all these oilings is that we will get a lot of EXP, and I will be fairly surprised if we don't get somebody up to level 34 at this point. I won't guarantee it, but it will be surprising. Fortunately, these guys aren't doing a lot of damage, and I think that's mainly because we've got pretty good armor on. Right, we got a chain level without even trying here. Ash is doing the most damage, by the way, with that Aqua, even though Aqua is kind of weak compared to some of the other spells she has, but and I assume that we will be getting an upgrade water spell fairly soon. I'm not gonna... Oh, we got a teleport stone. That's nice. Let's creep slowly down the stairs again here. So it's not the oilings that are doing most of the damage. It's actually okay, we're gonna have to have somebody do a echo herbs here. Let's put that right behind Vox. Oops. Just so Vox will be the first choice. Okay. Oops. Walk. Don't run. Alright. Now, since we have spent, I think, half an hour in this dungeon so far, we'll see the other rare game for this area. It appears in this same hallway here, but only after you spent half an hour in the Stillshrine here. But I am going to end the episode here, and we'll deal with that guy next time. In the meantime, I believe we can get to, yeah, I believe we can get to the save point over there to the east. And I'll save there in the meantime. Whoops. Yeah, there he is. Negelmoor. Or, yeah. So I'll save here and come back next time with the Negelmoor battle, which I think is actually somewhat easier. Hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.